and it's definitely kind of sensitive for me, but I feel like it's something I definitely want to talk about, and that is lumps. So hey friends, it's Rish and welcome back to another episode of Adventures with Rish and Tamon +1. I am so excited to get into this video because I know you guys are wondering what is the update with me and Sunnie and how we have been doing during our postpartum journey together. So today I'm about to spill the tea on everything breastfeeding, nighttime routine, diet, everything. We're gonna hop into all that in just 1 second, but before we hop into this video, go ahead and like and subscribe, okay? I know y'all see me all crisp and clarity because we got a new camera and we want to make quality content for you guys. We want to make quality content, but we also want you guys to watch. So before we get into this video, make sure you show us some love in the comment section, like and subscribe, and let us know what other type of videos you guys want to see from us on any of the days. Mom and Dad Mondays, What's Up With Us Wednesdays, or Meet the Forge Fridays, where we talk about different subjects and topics that you guys want to talk about. Anything trending, really anything, politics, anything. What I want to make sure that we do in this video is cover some of the things that I said in my last my month 1 and 2 video, because I want to make sure that I'm updating you guys on what I was dealing with and how I'm dealing with that now, or if I'm still dealing with that now. So the first thing I want to talk to you guys today about is hyperpigmentation, okay? Not every mom during the postpartum period deals with hyperpigmentation or their pregnancy, but me, my chest was black, my neck was black, my back was black, in between my thighs got so dark. And then there were certain parts of my face that were lighter than others. However, since maybe the beginning of month 3, I noticed that my neck went back to the same color, thank Lord, and everything kind of just went back. So no, I'm no longer dealing with hyperpigmentation, and I'm super duper happy about that because I just wanted my skin back, and so I'm working on it. Throughout the next few videos, you guys will see me on a skincare and just overall self-care journey with my weight, with my skin, with my diet. Now that Sunnie has gotten to the point where I don't have to always hold her, I don't have to always tend to her per se. She's, you know, kind of moving around and stuff. We'll talk about that later. But yeah, so I have a little bit more time for myself. I have a little bit more free time to do some of the things that I want to do now in terms of myself and feeling more like myself now during my postpartum journey.
Sup, y'all?
Okay, now why? Another huge development that I know I have been so transparent about, and that really was putting me in a funk during the earlier parts of my postpartum, especially around month 2, was my edges, y'all. And my husband know. I lost my edges, and when I tell you it was like smooth, it was smooth like a baby's bottom. There were no edges, they were gone, okay? They walked away out of my life. But now, thank God, I have enough to slick something. I'm not gonna tell you guys that they are fully back. Let me actually get a little bit closer so you guys can see what I'm working with. But yeah, I'm not gonna say that they are back to what they once were, but I'm definitely happy about how they are looking now. Some things that I have been doing to retrieve my edges from the land that they went off to. Land of the dead. From the land of the dead. From the missing in action. We actually started taking biotin. We actually started taking biotin daily. Tamon had a little spot that he wanted to work on, and I had my whole entire edges that I wanted to work on. So we started taking biotin. I started taking my regular prenatal vitamins again, and we really have been just sticking to it with our vitamin regimen. And I truly believe that that has helped and aided so much in me regaining my edges and my confidence about my hair altogether. I at a point I really was like wondering if I was gonna have to cut my locks off because they were thinning and I didn't know what to do. So what I did was I left my hair alone. I did one retwist right after I did my takedown of the hairstyle I had when I gave birth, and then after that I did not do another retwist until after Christmas. So that was over 4 months of no maintenance, very little washing, just very little anything. I just wanted my hair to do what it do, and surprisingly enough, my hair is at a place where I'm so happy with it. My locks, the ones that were thinning, the hair has kind of shifted around inside of them, and they're budding in the areas that they were once thinning at, so I'm so happy about that. And I just want to let you guys know that if you are dealing with thinning edges, or if you are dealing with thinning hair in general, if you are a lock queen and you're worried about your locks falling off, there is light at the end of the tunnel, and you can regrow your hair, and it will come back as soon as your hormones start to get it together, okay? So it's not the end of the world. You're gonna make it through just like I did. Another thing I want to talk to you guys about is working out. So I said I wanted to start working out about 2 months ago, but honestly my schedule just did not permit it. I had a newborn, I had a business that I was starting to pick back up. However, now I'm all in. I'm also now taking my body back. I don't expect to get my pre-baby body back. She is long gone. But I do want to get to a place where I'm a little bit happier with my physical. Like I said, I did gain in my last video. I told you guys, I think I gained around 42 pounds during my pregnancy, and I don't even know how much I've gained since I've been home quarantining. But I'm not necessarily worried about the weight so much as worried about how everything is kind of looking. So I just want to lose a little bit of tummy fat, nothing crazy, and I want to work on my arms. I feel like, you know, they're looking a little flabby these days. Okay, so yeah, those are my two focuses, and I want to just get into yoga. I want to get walking again daily, and you know, doing a little bit of cardio here and there, maybe some jump ropes, but nothing too crazy. I've never been a super huge workout person in terms of cardio. I've always been the person to walk around the block a million times until I get where I want to get. That's how I lose weight, is I walk, and I just put in the work and I walk. So I do want to get back into that consistently, and yeah, I'm excited. I feel the energy to do so. I finally feel like I'm back into the groove and the flow of things. I have a new groove, a new flow with Sunnie and my husband, and we just kind of, you know, we're in a place where I feel like I have enough time and enough bodily strength to continue the workout journey that I was on pre-baby and early in my pregnancy. So in terms of my sleep schedule, no, I am not getting very much sleep, but I can't say that that is all because of Sunnie. I've kind of just been on this crazy like work tangent. I don't even know if I want to call it a tangent. I have just been so consistent that I don't want to drop the ball, and so something gotta get sacrificed. My baby can't get sacrificed, my home life can't get sacrificed, my marriage can't get sacrificed, and my work, it can get sacrificed, but not right now. So what do I have to sacrifice? Some of my sleep. So while Sunnie is sleeping, I do choose to stay up for a little bit longer and work, typically to about 2 a.m. But the great thing about that is my husband really he wakes up around 6:37. So in the morning, while I'm catching up on some Z's, he can take her, and then I usually get up and start the day around 10, 11 a.m. So no, not much sleep at night, but I am catching up somewhat in the morning. Now we can talk a little bit about my baby Sunnie, okay? And I am gonna insert some pictures, so yeah, I may insert some pictures right here. If I don't, then just stay tuned to the end of this video where I'll show you guys what she's looking like now at the 5-month mark. So if we're being perfectly honest, you guys, I can't tell you the last time that I actually had to pump out a bottle, okay? I have completely thrown pumping out of the window. I am breastfeeding Sunnie exclusively. Yeah, and it has been so amazing to literally just have to roll over and pop the boob in her mouth when I'm sleeping, instead of having to get up, pump hour and a half to get prepared for the bottle that's supposed to happen 2 hours from now, and do all the extraness. I don't miss pumping at all. I'm so happy that I don't have to pump anymore. And yes, she has gotten it all the way. I am experiencing what moms talk about when they say there is a painless breastfeeding. Like you've reached the peak, the goal, the painless breastfeeding. I didn't think it existed for a while, but if you're a mom out there and you're struggling with breastfeeding right now, around months 1, 2, or 3, it gets better. It gets better, and I can't tell you what magic technique I used to get her to breastfeed. All I can say is that after we took a little trip to the beach, and I realized how hard it was during her breastfeeding strike, where she refused to go on the boob. She only wanted the bottle, and that was so hard, especially during traveling. So when I got home and I was like, okay, you're in a space where you can cry or you can scream, where we can kind of you know, figure out the groove of breastfeeding, I will try again. So when we got home, she really wanted a bottle, and I was just so adamant about doing nothing but the boob. And after she fought me for a little while, guys, she did take the boob, and after that it's been literally a cakewalk ever since with breastfeeding. Now the issue is the fact that she has teeth. So I have been bitten a few times, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, and it has made me think about what the next few years of breastfeeding is gonna look like, because I do want to breastfeed until she's 2, and she doesn't bite all the time. So I don't know if there's a way that I should be detaching her from the boob specifically, or if there's a way to kind of start to train her to not bite. I'm not really sure, but I know that it has not deterred me from wanting to breastfeed all the time now, but it is something that I have thought about maybe stopping breastfeeding a little bit earlier, or pumping in case, because she is going to get 4 teeth. Like I'm almost positive that by the time she's 9 months, she's gonna have the 2 top ones and the 2 bottom ones, because she already has the 2 bottom ones, and the top ones are scratching her now. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with that yet, guys, but stay tuned, and I will bring you guys along the journey of me trying to figure out how to get around the teeth situation and any solutions I end up coming across while I'm dealing with that. Sunnie is currently weighing 17.5 pounds, and she's 27 inches long. My baby is tall for 5 months, okay? She is moving, she is wiggling, she is crawling. Well, not crawling, she's not on 4s, but she is doing the army crawl, okay? And she's like grabbing on stuff and pulling herself, and she can get from one place to the next. If you put her on the beginning of the rug and you go in the kitchen for a second, you can come back and she'll be at the end of the rug. So yeah, she is active, she's moving, and we are definitely gonna have to now baby proof the house now that she's getting around, and it's so exciting. I think we're both like super excited about the fact that she's like turning into a big girl, like she's moving. Like, it's just insane, because a few months ago we had to hold her head up, and now she can hold that big head all by herself. And we just love her and are so proud of her, and she's just doing such a great job. She's such a big girl. Oh my god, I can't believe my baby is gonna be 6 months soon. Something else about Sunnie is she's also mimicking sounds. So she's starting to sound out mama and dada, and she's cooing, and she's, you know, making, like when we're speaking loudly, she starts to yell loudly. Like, she's definitely starting to get the gist of what it's like to be speaking as a human, and that's super. Another thing I want to talk to you guys about is us embarking on a language journey. So yes, we have started doing baby sign language. It's so important to me that I learn how to do sign language. Tamon learns how to do sign language, and Sunnie knows how to do sign language, because I always wanted to be the cool family that could communicate in another way. And I just think that it's such a great tool to be setting Sunnie up with for the future. I mean, it doesn't matter what she decides to do in life. Her dad and I will support her no matter what she decides to do. But having ESL as a backup skill, I know that she'll always be able to find an opportunity down that avenue, and I feel like it'll give her more compassion and more understanding of those who have disabilities. It'll give her a start to be able to understand people more. And I definitely want her to be able to communicate with any and everybody. So I hope that this sparks her wanting to learn about what it means to understand people from a different outlook. But yeah, so I'm excited, and I am going to show you guys exactly what we've been using in another video, though, because I don't want this video to be too long. But I am going to show you guys what we have been using to learn sign language with Sunnie. I'm going to let you guys know how it's going, and yeah. So stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for some sign language videos, because we doing it. The Fords Learn Sign Language coming up. Sunnie is still waking up to nurse at night. It is not every 2 hours. When she first goes to sleep, she'll maybe sleep for like a 4 or 5 hour stretch, and then she'll begin to wake up like every 3 hours for either a boob or the bottle. But I can't really tell you what her exact schedule is, because after I climb into bed, I kind of just give her the boob on demand. But she definitely is still waking up at night to sleep. We did take her to a doctor's appointment recently, and our pediatrician told us that it is okay to start sleep training now, and it is okay to start kind of weaning her off the nighttime bottles, especially because she's starting to get teeth, and the nipple of the bottle is not the best for babies when they start getting teeth. So I have been having a lot of anxiety. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. I have been having some anxiety about sleep training, because I really can't imagine her being kind of outside of my room and being in her own room. But it's something that I want to start doing, and I just don't want to rush myself into it, and I don't want to rush her into it. It's going to be a transition for both of us. But I'll let you guys know what works for sleep training. I do still want to do a video on the perfect newborn nighttime routine, the swaddle, bottle, and bed, because that worked like a charm for me, especially when Sunnie wasn't able to wear when Sunnie was able to wear a swaddle. That swaddle, we swore by it. we swore by it, and it made bedtime such a breeze. So it's definitely something that I want to recommend to you guys, and it's a routine that I think every new mom should have because it works. Okay, it works. Sunnie is also sitting up independently. If you prop her up and you don't sit behind her, she can sit up by herself. You can put things in between her lap. She's just such a big girl, and she's also grabbing at things. She has great hand-eye coordination. Like, soon she's gonna be grabbing on the furniture and trying to stand herself up, I swear. Like, she's just so strong, and she's doing it, y'all. She's becoming such a big girl. Overall, I can say that after maybe the 3-month mark, you do experience like way less crying. I just find that in general now she cries a lot less. She's less irritated, or maybe it's because she's learning how to communicate with us a little bit better, and she knows that she doesn't have to necessarily cry a huge cry to get the point across to us. If she's hungry, she just lets us know, you know, with the cues. Every baby has cues, so you'll learn your baby's feeding cues, you'll learn your baby's sleeping cues. So we're able to kind of communicate with her without her screaming at the top of her lungs for everything that she wants. And I think that she has realized that she doesn't always have to do that, and we definitely appreciate it. So yes, you will experience less crying in the 4 and 5 month stages. For a while, I was also taking a shower with her because she would kind of freak out when I tried to bathe her independently, either in the sink or in the tub, whether it was inside of her baby bath, whether it was inside of her little bath time flower. It didn't matter, she would freak out. So I was bringing her in the shower with me. Now she's just so curious, and she wants to pull down the shower curtains, and she wants to stick her hands in the shower head. I can't bathe with her anymore. I can't take a shower with her anymore, but she has been doing so great with the independent bath time, you guys. She's not nervous at all. It's just like she's just so brave. So yeah, she doesn't care about the bath thing anymore, and it's great. So now that we're done talking about Sunnie, I want to get into these 2 topics that I know can be a little bit sensitive for people, and it's definitely kind of sensitive for me, but I feel like it's something that I definitely want to talk about, and that is lumps. So as you guys know, a few months ago I did get a lump in my breast. It came from it was a clogged duct, and I was able to empty it out. We ended up having to travel somewhere, and I wasn't able to breastfeed for I think 2 feedings. I missed 2 feedings, and the lump reappeared. I did the same thing with the Haka and the Epsom salt and the hot water and emptied it out again, but it still left a little lump there. And since that period, I have had that same lump. So I've now learned that the lump that I have is called fibroadenoma, and it's when the breast doesn't fully empty out and it turns into like a solid mass in the breast. It is benign, so it's non-cancerous, and you can get it surgically removed, but I don't know if that's something that I want to do. I don't know if I want to just, because they were also saying that it could possibly go away on its own. And if it's not painful or it's not irritating me, then and I continue to get it checked on, then it might not be something that I have to actually get surgically removed. So right now I'm just kind of waiting it out. I am going to get another checkup really soon, and yeah, I try not to like speak negativity around things, especially things that are concerning my breast as a Black woman who has just had a baby. So I'm definitely super optimistic that it goes away on its own, and that's what I'm hoping for. If you guys know of any dietary things that you can do to shrink a fibroid in the breast, that would be great. My mother also struggles with fibroids in the breast, and she also struggled with the fibroid postpartum in the breast, so they do run in my family. But if you guys have any recommendations, I'm so open to try anything that could get this lump gone, because having a lump in your breast is just very uneasy. And the last thing, and my biggest challenge in my postpartum journey, is my menstrual cycle. You guys, I don't know if it's postpartum depression, I don't know if it's the hormonal imbalance, but I get so unhappy when I'm on my cycle. I just get so unhappy when I'm on my cycle, and it's so painful. It's honestly a much more painful period now that I'm postpartum than it was before I had Sunnie. Before I had Sunnie, I really didn't experience much cramping, and now I do experience a lot of cramping. Before her, my cycle would last between 3 and 4 days, and now it's lasting sometimes up to 10 days. It still has not regulated. It's always late. It's just causing so much dismay. Like, I don't want to have another baby just yet, but I promise y'all, when I get my cycle, I always consider getting pregnant, because being pregnant is just way better than what the heck this period is. But that's only a 9-month fix. So I don't know what I'm going to do, because I don't want to get on birth control. We do plan on having another baby when Sunnie is 2 or 3, and I've just never taken birth control. It's not something that I really feel is necessarily necessary for me, because we've gone so long without getting pregnant. And Sunnie was an intentional pregnancy. We did family plan before we had her, so I know that we can stay. But I just don't know. I just don't know what I'm gonna do about it. If you guys are having trouble with your postpartum periods, let me know. Let me know what you guys do to get through it. I am gonna make a video about the importance of a postpartum list and the importance of journaling during your postpartum, because that has honestly been what has gotten me through those really emotional bouts during my cycle. But anyways, guys, that's all I have for you guys today. If you have any questions about anything that I have told you guys today, please let me know down in the comment section. I will answer whatever I can. If you guys have any suggestions down in the comment section about either my fibrous lump or about my period or about any tips for sleep training a 5-month-old, I am open. I'm open. Mom and Dad Mondays is about us exchanging information as mom and dads to better ourselves during our parenthood journey, and also for us to share with you guys what is working and what's not working. And I would love to try some of the suggestions that you guys have, if you have any. So yeah, that is the end of this video. Love you guys so much. Make sure you like and subscribe and comment down below, because we want to hear from you. We'll see you guys in the next video, and never forget, life is an adventure. Peace.